Take responsibility and you'll unlock your power. Take responsibility for what? Everything. I want to tell you more about this. Let's jump in. As a child, I realized I had a gift. I see people without their doubts or fears as the fully expanded future versions of themselves. Our future selves whisper messages. I hear them, and you can too. Welcome to the Creative Whisperer. It's never the director, it's never the spouse, it's never the situation, the pandemic. If we can start to take responsibility for everything in our lives, everything. Now you might say, how on earth did I cause the pandemic? It has more to do with your interaction with events and how you see things. We cause or allow absolutely everything in our lives. And a lot of that has to do with how we respond. Here's the thing. When we take responsibility for everything in our lives, everything, then we have power. If we start to believe that things happen to us that are out of our control, there is no power there. There is no power there. Because if I know that everything around me, how I respond to it, whether or not I let it into my periphery, if we recognize that it's all up to me on some level, let me say this, maybe this will be easier for those people who have a tough time with the word responsibility. My experience of the world is completely 100% me and within my power. My experience of the world. My son we used to have conversations, and he went through a period where there was a lot of blame shifting. Like, everything that happened to him was somebody else's fault. Ball hit him in the head. And so it was, oh, he did that, or he did that. Or someone said something, or maybe he dropped the ball when someone else threw it. It's his fault for throwing it the wrong way. And so we had a conversation, and I said, oh, wow. There's a lot of things about your classmate or your teacher or your this. And what I hear from you is that you feel really out of control. There's nothing within your control. Wow, to have all of these people and to be at their mercy must make you feel really powerless. He said, yeah. Which is more powerful, to recognize and to ask yourself, what could I do differently? How could I have participated differently? What could I have done differently? Which is more powerful, to ask yourself that question, or just to resign yourself to the fact that, oh, it's all these people out there. It's this world out there. It's this pandemic out there. We are 100% in control of how we experience something. And beyond that, I want to offer this. There's more happening. I will share this experience. There are certain people that I have not good feeling thoughts about who live in my building, who are on the board of my building. Not good feeling thoughts. I never see these people when I'm in a good feeling space. Never see these people. Never. Months will go by. There was one day that I bumped into like 4 of them. And I thought, oh my God, Israel, you better get home and smudge yourself and the apartment, because I knew if I bumped into them, if I noticed them even, I'm sure there were days that I passed them by, but I didn't even notice them because I was in a good feeling space. But because I noticed them, because our schedules lined up, I knew that I had some things to work out in myself. Similarly, there was a day that I never see this, never, ever, ever. And I saw 3, 4, 5 volatile people on the street, like standing in front of me, angry and violent, wanting an altercation, like 3 or 4 at a time. I had to cross and go to a different sidewalk. I've never encountered that, but I knew it wasn't the timing of the world. It was my timing. It takes 2 to tango, and it takes 2 for timing. And so if I had not lined up with the timing of these volatile folks and being out and about, if I wasn't somehow lined up with, we would have passed each other right by. And so there was something lining up and sticking. For more information about our online and in-person workshops, or if you'd like to have me come to speak to your group, contact me at the link below. See you soon.